it's Amy Gailey. Today is another beautiful day in the garden. Today I'm going to do something which I am embarrassed to say I have never done before. Today I'm going to try to rehab my Felcos. As you can see, they're in pretty bad shape. My husband gave me these as a gift. It's been at least probably 5, 6, 7 years ago. I've never cleaned them. I've never really taken care of them at all. I've got some tools here that I hope are going to help me. I've got some Barkeeper's Friend. This is great for getting rust off. I've got 3 different grades of steel wool, so I can really sand off all the rust. And then I've got WD-40 to oil them up after we have cleaned them. After all that, hoping that we get everything nice and clean, I have rubbing alcohol, and that's what I've been using to disinfect them between cuts. But like I said, I'm not sure how much disinfecting it can actually do when there's so much rust built up on them. I have my trusty nitrile gloves, pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So let's see what we can do with these. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the coarsest of the 3 grades of the steel wool. I don't know if that's going to work better than a finer grade. If I see that it's not really working well, I'll switch. But I'm going to take the coarsest grade first, and I'm going to take my Barkeeper's Friend, shake it up, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the steel wool, just like that. Then I'm going to scrub. Guys, I'm not even gonna lie, this is coming off a lot faster than I thought I was going to. I really thought this was gonna be like an hour-long ordeal, and it's not. It's coming off pretty quickly and pretty easily. So I'm gonna use the finer one to kind of take off just the remainder of this stuff around here. I'm gonna get, if you can see, I'm going to get right in there with a Q-tip. I think that's the only way that I can get that. And honestly, I don't even know if you would need to go that far, but I'm nothing if not thorough. All right, I feel like most of the rust is off. This is pretty amazing. I honestly didn't expect them to clean up this well. I'm gonna take them in, I'm gonna wash them just with some mild dish soap and water, dry them off, bring them back out here, and we are going to try to sharpen them. Okay guys, so I washed these off in the sink just with dish soap, just like what you would a regular dish or silverware, and they are gorgeous. So the next step that we're going to do is we are going to try to sharpen them. So this is the Felco sharpening rock. It's actually really fine. It's not coarse at all. It's really, really smooth. And the instructions tell you to take the blue side and you can hold them like this. This is the side with the blade. You can see right here. You hold the rock at 23 degrees. That seems awfully specific. I'm not even sure how to calculate that, but let's see, this would probably be about 45. This would be about 45 right here, so I'm just gonna go about half of that, I guess. Hey guys, super quick update. So while I was filming that last video, I didn't feel like I was sharpening the shears the right way. The directions weren't very clear. I went on YouTube, I looked and I saw several different types of videos, but none were using this stone. This is a Felco sharpening rock. So I did what I always do, and I went to my local nursery and got them to give me a tutorial. So now I am relatively sure that I know how to do it the right way, and this is how you do it. I asked them about the angle, if you actually had to be 23 degrees and 5 degrees, and they laughed. They said no, just get somewhere close. Do it. So take the blue side is the coarse side. You're gonna get it to roughly 23 degrees. This is gonna be 90 degrees. Half of this is 45 degrees, and another half is 23 degrees. So you get it at roughly 23 degrees, and you're gonna take it and you're just gonna move it over in a circular pattern, just like this, for the full length of the blade. And then once you've done this, you take the white side, which is the finer side, and you just move it like this along the length of the blade to refine it and finish it off. You can do it on the underside too. And while I do think that what I was doing did sharpen these a little bit, it was definitely not the correct way. So now you know. We both learned something today. Okay, so the next thing I want to do with this is I want to spray some WD-40. My dad swore that duct tape and WD-40 could fix anything. And from what I've seen, I think he was right. So we're just gonna shake it up, spray some on here, a little bit right there. All right, beautiful. Oh, there's no squeak, there's no resistance. It's perfect. I'm so excited. Okay, so the very last thing that we're gonna do with these is I'm gonna spray some rubbing alcohol on them. This is just rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle. I never used to worry about this. I mean, clearly this is the first time I've ever cleaned these in 6, 7, 8, maybe longer years. But since we lost the cherry tree to fire blight, I'm super concerned with making sure that my shears are disinfected, that if I'm pruning something that looks like it may be damaged or diseased in some way. So between every cut, like, I'm kind of getting crazy with it. Most people would say don't worry about it, but like I said, if it's something that looks like it might have some sort of disease, bacterial, fungal, I'm gonna disinfect every cut. So I just spray a little bit on the cutting blade, you know, kind of work it through a little bit, and then wipe it off, and we are good to go. Look at these. These are beautiful. They're just like new. And from what I can tell, so like if I cut this right here, it seems super sharp. I mean, these before, even with, you know, something like a ranuncula or a Gerber daisy with a really, I was having to kind of saw it through. So these are infinitely better off than they were before I did that. And I saved a lot of money because these are expensive to replace. So it's not hard to take care of them. Take care of your shears and they'll take care of you. Thanks. See you next time.